Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Natural Resources and Renewables. The climate crisis leaves us no time for loopholes. But a new report called Missing the Forest: How Carbon Loopholes for Logging Hinder Canada's Climate Leadership points to the many ways that Canada fails to fully account for carbon emissions in the forestry industry. In particular, they note that calculations of burning biomass for electricity do not account for emissions coming from full supply chain, including forestry practices and transportation. Mr. Speaker, can the minister tell the House if, in his view, burning biomass for electricity is actually carbon neutral?
The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Thank you very much. Thank the member opposite for the question. I do know that the conversations for the last number of years have included biomass burning and small-scale wood chip burning, which something the previous government alluded to after the Lahey report came out. Something we were very clear of in and around the Northern Pulp issue in 2020. We certainly looked at it as a priority about biomass burning. Is it efficient just to be doing electricity? No, I'm an electrician by trade. I know a little bit about power generation. But there are other aspects of biomass burning that we can actually achieve, and achieve it in an environmental way. And I'm not talking about cutting round wood to be throwing it in. I'm talking about the pulp wood, the residuals of the mills, actual pulp wood and low-grade wood fibre. But I can say right now, this government certainly would not stand behind us taking round logs in order to create a biomass economy here in Nova Scotia.
The Honourable Member for Dartmouth South.
Thank you. Thank you to the Minister for his answer. And we are talking about biomass for electricity in this case, and that latter example that you gave. Mr. Speaker, in 2010, the Provincial Renewable Electricity Plan did commit to using biomass for electricity to meet 2015 renewable targets, but cautioned against using it long-term. The authors strongly advised that its use be revisited in favour of more sustainable options. This has not happened, but many Nova Scotians want to see it done. Mr. Speaker, this past summer, in public consultations for the province's climate plan, Nova Scotians voiced strong opposition to burning biomass for electricity. Mr. Speaker, will the minister commit to a full life cycle analysis of the emissions of electricity generated by biomass before the climate plan for clean growth is released?
The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and to the member opposite, thank you very much. I know that she's very passionate, or the member is very passionate about the issue in and around the biomass and the efficiency of just creating electricity with the burning of biomass. What I will commit to today is the bill that will be up for third reading to do with our climate change and how this government's going to work with the members opposite to protect our climate, to protect our environment, to ensure that we're going to get off coal. And I guarantee to the member opposite, we're certainly going to have a deep look into what biomass will look like for the province of Nova Scotia and how we're going to move away from that coal, but utilize the resources that we do still have here in the province of Nova Scotia.
The Honourable Member for Sydney.